I've tried my absolute best to refrain from releasing a statement until everything I'm working on behind closed doors is completed with a solution to my satisfaction, and it will be to my satisfaction. However, the unhealthy and ongoing obsession with me has pushed me to speak minimally to protect my name and brand. After almost 2 years of being the target of a mentally unstable obsession with my brand, likeness, and or image, I promise to soon speak out in detail and with substantial supporting evidence that is currently being used legally to assist me, so it cannot be displayed here. I find it morbidly repulsive that anyone would want to end the life of another human being, especially in front of their children. So please do not ask me to forgive as Jesus would at the end of my statement, because I am not Jesus, and not everyone deserves that kind of grace. Additionally, please understand that I have never attacked any specific group of people for who they are, what they believe in, or how they live their lives. As a brown woman with multiple children, I am often perceived as a statistic and met with unkind words and or behaviors before I even have the opportunity to speak. I am privy to the automatic assumption that a melanated woman with 7 children would have more than one father. However, that is not my circumstance, and my defense mechanisms to that are never minimizing to any other woman of any kind in any form. Also, the allegations of the former tenant evicted from one of my properties are false. The truth was said and confirmed by a judge, and I have since been properly compensated after the full garnishment of that individual's bank account and their partner's weekly paychecks. So I can assure you that there is no merit to what is being said. In addition to that, I want to state that I do not have to clear my husband's name, but I do want to acknowledge the defamatory statements made against his name and brand publicly. They are 100% false. And this too will have a desired resolution to the fabrication of this online facade displayed to the World Wide Web. I have built an incredibly successful multi-million-dollar brand, and I've dedicated that brand to assisting the community. With my finances, my time, and so much more, I've created a world of impact, and I've changed legacies and lives that are far beyond my own. The level at which I educate comes from pure passion and desire for change in my community. It is why I'm so accredited, decorated, and awarded for my true works in the communities around the entire U.S. and soon to be Europe in late 2023. The very comparison of myself to anyone else would be simply facetious and unrealistic, as I am my own competition. I cannot be compared to gurus who don't display their simplistic knowledge for the housing market, but makes comparisons of such. I teach buying back the community at prices that are comparable to cell phone MSRPs, but I never label these purchases at that type of value because my intelligence would forbid it. I am aware that recently others in my industry have broken the public's trust. However, I can assure you that this is not my practice. I have never in any way been affiliated with this person, their business practices, ethics, moral, or business cultures by any means. In the almost 10 years that I've been in business, I have and always will be true to my word. I provide real education and real opportunity. If I tell you you have access to my course for X amount of time, then that is what you have. If I tell you that I am going to teach a class, then it's me that you will receive at the front of the classroom. Do not allow a few bad apples to keep you from trusting the brands that have been around for years, teaching truth, teaching from the heart, and creating change for lives outside of their own. Now, I wish I could say so much more. However, I've already gone against what has been advised of me to say, so I've said entirely too much. But please believe I will be back to speak further, more elaborately in the near future. I want to thank you so much for your time, and I pray that this is well received, respected, and understood. Until we formally speak again, thank you and God bless.